The new attitude for me is clearly about it's always been about being flexible and fearless. This world changes very fast, being able to be flexible. I have whole talks I can give on how to use sketch and design really fast. It's not using those really complicated Adobe products, maybe, or you want a designer who thinks like a sketch, so we can get quick ideation needs to be very fast. So what are those methods to do that is a really core thing. And then also training what I call Uber designers. Designers today need to work on all those platforms. This is not having the mobile team and having this team and that team over there and the web team and the television team. You kind of need to bring that all together into one design, perhaps one that has a singularity of vision and can actually design appropriately across all these devices in an automated fashion. The last thing I'll say is no silos. That's the companies that actually think this way, that say, here's my mobile group, and here's my web group, and here's my television group. That needs to be rethought. And that affects the business structure and a lot of other things. But this is the new world that's coming. So thanks very much.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you. Có ai có question gì cho ông Dale không nhỉ?
Hi. Can you hear me? Okay. Thanks for the presentation. It was awesome, by the way. You showed us some really, really deep examples, which were really neat. But I was wondering if you have any tips on helping to keep the consumer on the journey and not getting lost along the way. You know, as more traditional practice tells us, you have a home page and there's a home screen. How do you kind of avoid that?
You brought up a really good point. I sort of fly through this, and the things that I'm showing here are really just bits and parts out of things. There really is a careful thinking to going to sort of what I call a landing page. If you start one of these experiences, you might start somewhere with something that's very clear. You select something and it opens up. So there is a pathway which is more clear, which wasn't my purpose here. So, but that's absolutely the way it would be designed. Yeah.
I just want to ask you about the question, the advice for all of the startups or the young people here who want to build a great products, right? And the great products now is all about user experience. How you be able to build a great user experience. So if there will be one advice for the young people jumping into this space, what would it be?
Well, user experience. I remember, I'll use mobile phones as an example. Do you remember when mobile phones were just little buttons you pushed? Look at them now. It's an animated, living, dynamic thing with touch gesture. So in the process of learning and designing user experiences today, animation is key. It's as important as the type font you're picking or what the word says, what the design is. Motion is a part of that. So motion design, when I'm looking for people, I'm looking for motion designers as well as designers who can bring that together.
And what is the new trend? What do you see user interface in the next 5 years?
Next slide, it's certainly in television and other ones, it's moving to personal devices. Yeah, it's clearly that, and there's a lot of excitement around that.
Okay, thank you, Dale.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.